Hey everyone, welcome back to another amazing video. Today we'll be checking out the best laptops for designers in 2021. Before we begin, I want to give a huge shout out to Asus and Intel for sponsoring this video. Thank you guys for reaching out to me and helping me make this amazing video for my lovely audience out there. Okay, so the first choice for designers for a long time has been MacBooks. And honestly, I was personally very surprised by the MacBook M1s. Now, my daily driver has been for a long time this MacBook Pro 2017. But I am so eager to get my hands on that MacBook Air. Now, MacBook Air has been an underrated laptop for a long time. The reason being, it's never been strong enough to handle heavy tasks. With the new chip, Apple claims that they'll give you 6 more hours of battery, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. For all the tech junkies out there, it has an 8-core CPU and an 8-core GPU. Apple claims that the new system will be 9 times faster. And a lot of tech gurus have actually tested the MacBook Air M1 out. If it can render and edit 4K footage, I don't think there should be any problems. For designers, the most crucial part has always been the trackpad. The trackpad is so good that you don't miss any mouse. Personally, I was a mouse user before getting a MacBook, and after that, my mouse has been lying in one of my cupboards just eating dust. That's it. Also, this software, this is much more optimized as well. With the Big Sur update, even with my 2017 MacBook Pro, I am able to run all design software with ease. I suggest if you can get a hold of an older MacBook, something which is cheaper and something which is easier for you to access, then make sure that you get that one because Apple supports their devices for a long time, which I really appreciate. Also, the touch bar for me was almost useless. I used the touch bar for almost 4 months in a company that I worked for, and after those 4 months, I just gave the laptop back and asked for my old MacBook. And that was because, first of all, it's hard to get used to that thing. Also, it isn't that useful when you're using things like Figma, Adobe XD, or even Sketch. All that sounds cool, but when it comes to functionality, the old function buttons were much better. So this year for MacBooks, you don't have to go for the MacBook Pro to get the power you need. You can always stick to the MacBook Air. It is the cheapest right now on the Indian store, and they have a special student discount. So if you sign up as a student in a university or a college, you can definitely get 5 to 10% off on your purchase. Alright, so the second laptop was sent to me by Asus and Intel themselves. People who want to game on their laptops as well as they want power in the laptop which will last them many years. Now the next laptop that we have is the Asus Zephyrus G15 Duo. Yeah, that was a long name, but the laptop itself is such a compact laptop. They sent it to me so that I can test it out, but to be honest, I've been using it on a daily basis. Not only is it a gaming laptop which is in such a small form factor, both slim as well as can fit in any bag, but the special part about it is the dual screen. Yes, the Duo in the laptop name stands for the dual screen, which kind of lifts up in the air as soon as you open it. This laptop is a beauty to look at, and it's very, very premium in quality. And the fact that I could hold it just like this casually means that it's quite lightweight as well. Now, unlike the touch bar on Macs, this secondary screen was very useful to me. Now, with the Intel i7 10th generation processor inside, there is no doubt that this is a very fast PC. But apart from that, it could handle multitasking like a champ. I threw gaming at it. I threw designing with multiple apps at it. I video editing at it. It never showed me even 1% of lag or any hindrance in the experience. Now, this laptop is targeted towards both gamers as well as creators like you and I. If you work on videos or if you work on 3D software or design software, this is targeted towards you. The trackpad is surprisingly comfy and the keys have a good amount of travel, which I expected from a gaming laptop. The battery life was decent enough for me to go half a day without charging it. Also, the best part I like about it is it has HDMI, so I can quickly connect it to any display and I can play games or even do a lot of productive work. Now, specs wise, this laptop is maxed out. 32 gigabytes of RAM, which is insane. Any design software will run smoothly on that. For a laptop, it has an exceptional graphics card as well. So it has the NVIDIA G4 RTX 2070 Super, which is supposed to be a very good graphics card, which is basically 8 gigabytes of graphics space on it. And this is not just coming from me. I watched a ton of review videos to understand how to review technology before I did this. A lot of tech gurus said great things about this. There are two things that I like the most about this laptop. One is the exceptionally well choreographed second screen, which lifts up like that. It's super useful. I could multitask for days on that. I want you guys to go check out Asus's library of amazing laptops and even go check out this particular laptop that I showcased. For your next PC or gaming laptop, make sure that you head over to Asus's website. I'll have a link in the description and check out their amazing Asus and Intel laptops, which are exceptionally well made, and honestly, they are very well optimized with the software itself. Alright, so the last category is a category close to my heart. When I started off design, I bought the Dell XPS 13. And this brings us to the next category, Ultrabooks. Now Dell, HP, a lot of different manufacturers are producing something called Ultrabooks. That means they're thin and light like a MacBook Air, but they can perform very well even under stress. I carried around Dell XPS 13 before switching to Mac, and it was exceptionally well powered. I was able to run After Effects. I suggest going for Ultrabooks which have a proper graphics card. A lot of these Ultrabooks have integrated graphics which under a lot of heavy workload on the graphics end will not work very well. I spent much less than a MacBook Pro. A lot of these laptops can compete often with MacBooks since a lot of them are completely made out of metal, they're lightweight, and they're also well optimized with the software. Now for the last part of the video, which I am excited about too, is why investing in a laptop for yourself will bring huge return on investment. Now, a laptop helps you in 3 things. Achieving tasks through software and hardware. Definitely, it's the definition of laptops. Second of all, laptops help you to be mobile. If you want to go from one place to another, if you want to visit an office, you can always carry along a good laptop and you will never have any trouble with the battery, with the performance, or with the build itself. A laptop is probably going to last you for 3 to 4 years at a minimum. With that amount of time in hand, you could have made lakhs of rupees doing freelance projects, working on projects for your own company, or even creating content for platforms like YouTube. A good laptop is like a good suit. A good suit can help you look good. A good laptop can help you perform better. I have used very old hardware before I even started design, and even though it was a decent Windows 7 PC, there were certain tasks which were hard to perform, which either required higher graphics performance or required a faster CPU. All of that in mind, if you shell out a little more money on a laptop, you will thank yourself for making that investment 3 years down the line. And by that time, you would have gained more experience, knowledge, and skill to make more money than what your laptop even costs. If you're trying to dig out gold from the ground, you will need a very well-made pickaxe. In this case, the pickaxe is your laptop, and the gold mine are the skills you attain using that laptop, is the money you make using that laptop, and is also the extra stuff you do over that laptop which makes you feel good. Not everything has to be productive. There are some things you just do for fun. To end this video, I just want to quickly thank Asus and Intel for sending this laptop out. I am highly appreciative of this little gesture. It seems like Christmas came early this year. And also, I want to thank everyone for giving me such an amazing 2020. I hope I could do the same for you, and I will keep on creating content every Monday and Thursday. So make sure you don't miss out any videos by clicking on the subscribe button and also punching that little bell icon until it turns grey. I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care. God bless.